If you listen very carefully, you will understand now the education system in Africa is dividing the people of Africa. We know historically that Africa we are divided ideologically in Francophone, Anglophone, Lusophone, Arabicophone, now Chinophone. We know that. We know that Africa we are divided in terms of languages. French speaking, English speaking, Portuguese speaking. Now we have Swahili speaking. Chinese are coming with Mandarin. So we are still going to be divided. We know Africa we are divided in terms of religion. There are some Christian countries, or Arabic countries, Islamic, and sometimes the same countries. Plus, we are divided in terms of religion, the same family. You can choose to be Islamic or Christian. Now we are coming to the education. Now we see that education is another tool that is going to divide the people of Africa. Now we have private schools, and these schools accommodate politician children, accommodate middle class income children, and we have public school, and that's where we, the people of Africa, many of us, we are learning to get education there. If you look in the curriculums in those schools are totally different. These are what we call private schools. Many of them, they call themselves international schools. They are using European curriculums. They are teaching from kindergarten English. For instance, in some Swahili-speaking countries, they are using English from standard 1, while in public school they are using Swahili from standard 1 to standard 7. You see the differences. So we are preparing our children in division forms, and according to what we think, those who are coming from private school, especially those we call international school, are the ones who have a privilege to be hired first compared to those who are coming from public schools. Even our readers are not taking their children to public schools. They're not taking their children to these normal schools. They are taking their children to private schools, international schools. So this is how we are starting to divide our people. We are said we are equal, but sometimes I think we are not equal. We are talking about European dividing us, but even we African, we divide ourselves. So I think the time has come for Africa even to review in our curriculums. I have no problems with private schools and public schools, but we need the content to be the same, to have the same standard. If you are coming from poor family, you can get the same education as those who are coming from a rich family. But those who are coming from a rich family are getting good education. Those who are coming from poor family are getting poor education. Why? These are children. They have nothing. They know nothing. Why we do so? I think those who are in the decisions, in the leadership, of course, we, young generation, we are going maybe to be readers of today. So if we got the chance, go and change this, because this is going to divide our people. You can't having the same country having different format of education. We need all of us to have equal knowledge so that you can innovate, you can do something as Africans. We are talking about Innovation. How can we innovate while we are taking different curriculums, we are taking different standards? If we say now we need our people to learn Swahili, let us all of us starting to teach Swahili. The Chinese are jumping in now; they are starting to teach Mandarin. I have no problem with Mandarin, but I have a problem with ourselves. What do we want? We want Mandarin, or we want to teach our people so that can understand the opportunities that are found in the country of Africa. So education now is going to divide the people of Africa. If we are not careful, this is another ballistic bomb. If we are not careful, and we are preparing our people who are in public schools, our students, to feel inferior in front of others. They can't talk. Because someone is studying overseas and someone is studying in their homeland. Those who are coming from overseas always will come and take the opportunities. And this is why we see the xenophobia. This is why we see that we have self-hate. Self-hate started from there. We have created this environment ourselves because we are dividing our people. So the aim here is to uniting our people. Let us now unite our people. Let us, these people coming together. Let us, our children, feel the same. Not because their family are different in status. Let us teach them the same. We are born equal. So I have decided to share this because I see this is another problem that is coming to our mother continent, Africa, and we need to address this. We are talking about maybe problem politically, but we forgot about these issues of education, how education is dividing our people. We are talking about religion, yes, but even education is going to divide us. So let us having a uniform education in national levels, even continental levels, so that we have good people, we have intellectual people, but they have no platforms to apply what they have because of this standard that we have put in place. We have allowed the Europeans to come and invest in education, no problem, but let us use the same curriculum as in the public schools. Let us having the same standard, because the aim is not to prepare maybe politicians' children to be the success of their parents and the poor families, students or children to be the successor of their family. We want these children to be taught on how they can bring changes, they can come up with the new ideas, how they can implement what they have learned so that they can change the life of today, and the tomorrow life can be better than today. That's what we need to see. We need to see our young men and women know how to utilize our minerals, our resources, instead of taking those resources outside of the continent. We need to teach our children how to be good readers, not to be corrupt readers. This is what we need. So if we allow this division, we are creating the same problems. What we are doing is just changing the faces. So let us not allow those to happen. So that was my opinion. Please, if I have made a mistake, please forgive me, but that was my opinion. I see the education is going to divide our children. Thank you.